Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always our even our lower status LDs, also known Lawrence the One, for another episode I Need to Know with my special guest. Introduce yourself.
Mugsy, a.k.a. Mugzilla from the M-O-double-S-I-E, the Mossy 3030 Sick with the Records. Why?
Well, you know what I'm going to call you.
What's that there, man?
Going.
Hey, go to go one.
Hey, look, I remember when I was working at this motherfucking group home, right? And I came in there, and this motherfucker was like, hey, man, you know, that nigga Lawrence don't got gold ones. He has gold. One.
Gold one.
One.
Just that one. That's my signature, man. You know what I mean?
For sure, man.
I'm pretty sure that's yours, too.
It gotta be.
So, one gold tooth.
One. You know the guy with the one going? Yeah, that's him.
I keep it like it's only one Mugzilla. It's only one Mugsy, man. You feel me? That's how I kind of try to keep it with that one gold tooth. You dig?
For sure.
I was gonna get it took out a couple of times and get it done up a little something different. And then everybody like, man, that's just you, dude.
That's your trademark.
That's you. That's your trademark. Just roll.
So this is what I want to know. If you was ever you married though, right?
I'm married.
Okay,
sure.
so say like if you was hanging out with a chick and she said, she's vibing with you and she's like, so do you ever think about getting your gold tooth removed? Is that a red flag for you?
That is a red flag.
Flag on the flag.
It is a red flag because you dated me when I have it. Why are you trying to make me move it now? You know what I mean? Remove it now. I'm not going for that.
Yeah.
Straight up. Are you gonna make me remove something that you already had?
Yeah.
So if you had some fake cheese, you want me to say, hey, you know what? Why don't you gonna remove them now?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I told her?
What?
Teeth are expensive, and I believe you don't got it. Price it. Because motherfuckers could talk that shit, you know what I'm saying? But can they walk that shit?
Real walkie.
You know what I'm saying? But check this out, though. This is what I want to know, man. Where did your hip-hop experience start at?
My hip-hop experience started in Vallejo, California, man, with my family, the CLICK, Sick With It Records. That's where my hip-hop experience started with. But, listening to Too Short, LL Cool J, all them, before us and whatnot, that's where my hip-hop experience came from. So Mugzilla basically was a child of 40, D-Shot, Sugar T, and Be Legit. You did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what is your relationship with them?
40, my brother, D-Shot, my brother, Sugar T, my sister, Be Legit, my cousin, and that's how we rock.
Now, this is what I want to know. I got to ask again, you know what I'm saying? Who's older, E-40 or Be Legit?
It's Bila.
I know they at home like, I knew it. For sure. So who you got on the beats, man, on your music and stuff like that?
Well, right now, the Mossy, we coming out with a new album, you know what I'm saying? And it's called Game On Go, Caviar and Mugsy. And who we got rocking on the beats, we got DJ in the car, we got Goldfingers, we have Amnesia out of the Washington area. We have a couple of more decades on there. So we got a few people on there that got some names and whatnot. DJ in the car leading it off. You feel me?
And how many albums you got?
Albums, I have 3 albums. We have Have Heart, Have Money. We have Soil Savvy, and we have Point Scene, Money Gone.
Okay.
The MO Devil, right?
Yeah.
And then Mugsy has some solo projects that I got out too. Disobeyers, Lifestyles of the Disobeyers was a solo project that I put out. It's out there. Had a gang of people on that album. Gang of features on that album too.
Okay, and I want to know something, man. You were in a group, or you are in a group. When you do a solo song, is it hard to actually? Is being a solo hard? It's harder for you to create than being in a group.
Nah, because with the group, you want to make. Luckily, me and Cat, we got a good vibe. You know what I mean? We know how to feed off each other. But when you're in a group, sometimes you want to do just a different way or go a different direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And do things that you want to do. And with a group, sometimes when that group ain't gonna fit, the lyrics or the song that you're trying to do ain't gonna fit with what you already put out there as a group. Because with the Mossy, we mobbing all day. We mobbing, blapping, all day. Your trunks go rattle. We gonna give you some of that good upbeat every time, trunk rattling music. Like with Mugsy though, I got another side too. I like to touch down, talk to the females. You know what I'm saying? I like to do some pop records, and I like to do all different type of records with Mugsy. You know what I mean? I just like to expand my being an artist. And touching. I like to do reggae records and things of that sort. I'm just everywhere with it on a Mugsy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do come back to my home, which is mob music.
You know what? I love mob music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sugar T. I had her at Hyro Day. She was at Hyro Day, and she was she's venturing off into different genres too as well. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that a little bit.
Well, as an artist, and you want to venture off, do different things. It's just sometimes when you stand in the same lane, as an artist, your mind is always going and going and going, especially when you're creative and inventing things and whatnot. Like she has her products and everything too. Yeah. So her mind is always going and going. So she ventures off and do different things because that's just being a part of being an artist. That's reaching greatness. Yeah. You know what I mean? Straight up. Like, look at Snoop. He went into doing a reggae album and whatnot, He did a singing album and whatnot. I think he got a Grammy for it. He just, then he went into on stage doing bands and things like that. It's just being an artist. You're just trying to reach out to whatever you can touch and reach your greatness.
Yeah, dope. Yeah. I got to ask you this question, man. What do you think your superpower is as an artist?
My superpower, I bring people together. I make people head bob. You know what I mean? I bring happiness. I bring joy. I bring, people, because every time I'm talking to someone and they hearing our new record, like Get It, they like, Mugsy, man, you made my day, man, with this record. Mugsy, man, I'm over here bobbing my head. I'm dancing to this record. Man, Mugsy, man, it's just a good feeling. And so as an artist, that's what I feel I bring, good feeling. And then now as an artist, I feel I'm bringing more maturity to the game, but at the same time trying to lead the way for our youngsters that want to follow, or for our youngsters to see like, hey, it ain't all about the streets all day long. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. Now I'm moving on to a whole different direction to be that entrepreneur, to reach greatness in business and all that good stuff. You dig?
Do you think that comes with time to actually tell like the youngsters, like, is that something that they actually have to grow into?
Yeah, the ones that want to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a growing process, and it can't just be one artist or, two artists doing this, like, say DJ Khaled did the God Did album, you know what I mean? He's trying to lead people into a whole different direction and giving them like a whole different like perspective of music. Yeah. And so I feel it's going to take time with all of us, to get it together. Like we got the Get It Together movement going on with the Mugsy. We got a lead song called Get It on the Sick With It Abundance album, and featuring 40, and we like, it's our whole little thing. It's like Get It Together. Okay. Yeah, so that's talking about Oakland, Richmond, Vallejo, the whole San Francisco, you know what I mean? Let's get it together. As you heard Sir V would say, we all separated, you know what I mean? It's politics and things. But now we saying, let's get it together so we can grow and have this Bay, doing what we do with the whole Cali. You feel me?
Now, do you think that the Bay is divided?
Most of us, we get along, do what we do together and keep moving. But it is some division out here, you know what I mean? And I don't know what that is, but it is some division. At the same time, we trying to get it together. We trying to push everybody. Let's get it together. Let's rock. But we're not going to put every artist on your album either. Yeah. People expect you to put them on their album. And I'm like this, for me, it's like my own brother, I have to make sure my thing is right for him to be on my album. If it ain't right, he ain't putting it on there. He ain't touching nothing. Yeah. You feel me? And so I'm like, basically, push, y'all. Push. I'm a push. The Mugsy go push. We ain't gonna sit back and say, hey, Too Short need to put me on this album. Yeah. Nah, or Too Short need to be on this album. He just gotta be on this because we the Mugsy. We can't say that. We gotta make them want to come be on it. Or we gotta, do what we do for them to want to be on it.
That's right. So do you think that the Bay is more disconnected now or then?
I'm not gonna say we disconnected all the way though. You know what I mean? It's certain politics that go down. Yeah. A lot of us, when we are with each other on the road, we doing concerts together and all that. It's just a whole different genre situation going on right now that they disconnected, and there's a lot of warring going on. You know what I mean? That's probably the disconnect right there. You know, somebody don't want to be around somebody that's always warring, and they trying to get their Gouda, you know. So if I'm trying to get my Gouda and trying to do concerts and things and, you know, go out there and just have a good time, I ain't trying to be around somebody that's always fighting and shooting and doing all the, you know, the other stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not with that.
Well, you know what? I want you to explain what Gouda is for my brothers and sisters overseas in Africa. Talking about what is Gouda?
Gouda is that cheese, man, that money, that revenue.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it. You know what I'm saying? They probably go, what is Gouda? Hey, man, I want to know something, man. You went on tour with E-40 and the Click before.
Yes, I have.
Talk about some crazy stories. You know what I'm saying?
Some crazy stories, man. It's a bunch of crazy stories, man. A bunch of crazy stories. I don't even want to get into them. You know what I mean? I'll talk about one, and that's just us.
Oh, yeah, you know why you got to give me one?
Why?
Because you got one goal, too. He's still fucking with that number one. That's my guy.
So I get a number one, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just us on the tour bus going crazy, you know, and, you know, putting them dominoes together. And then, you know, whoever winning them domino games get to call out them push-ups on site. So wherever you at, I don't give a damn if you at a club with a white suit on. If one of the boys call out, get down where you mad at, man, you right now, and get them push-ups on, you go get them push-ups on. You shouldn't have lost that domino game, man. Get them push-ups on right now. In front of a female or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, fucking with me, that might be a plus if you can do them in a row.
Hey, hey, we was coming out swole.
Motherfucker might be walking around like this. Hey, and if she's 120 pounder, you might be able to bounce her down on the back. But speaking of push-ups, man, what is that, man? I mean, is that like, what, 400 a day?
What you talking about right here?
I'm talking about the swole, man. You almost had a brother wanting to keep his motherfucking coat on in this motherfucker. Hey, yo, Steve, go get me the air pump.
Nah, man, that's that good trying to stay healthy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That good working out. I also own a fitness facility in Vacaville and whatnot, the #1 gym in Solano County, you know what I mean? Over the In Shapes, over the Maximus Fitness, over the Goals gyms, everything. I own got voted the #1 gym for the four years in a row.
You know what's crazy, though? I got to tell you this, man. And I'm going to say this on my show. You know how proud of I am of y'all?
Talk to me. I talk back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I meet somebody from E-40's family or something like that, they always doing good.
Appreciate that. It's,
I ain't saying y'all the Jacksons, but in a way, the Jacksons don't be going to jail and shit. I ain't never heard somebody, oh, that nigga be legit back in motherfucking hell. Oh, man, E-40, man, you know. Oh, I don't know what's up with Drew.
I mean, you know, we from the streets, so things to happen, you know. We from the streets, things do happen, but at the same time, we had a strong mama, man.
Yeah.
A strong mama that want to push us to be somebody and to be something. You know what I mean? Whether it was in a game or whatever, we was always getting pushed to be something and be something real, you know what I mean? And we real serious about ours, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever it comes to, we real serious about us pushing forward or being that family, you know, to stick tight and do what we got to do.
Yeah, man, because that's dope, man, because, like, y'all blood related.
Yes.
And breaking bread with each other.
Same mama, same daddy.
Y'all look alike. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So you got voted to be #1 gym in Solano County, you said?
Correct, yes.
How was that, man? Where was you at, man, when that news came out, man?
Man, I was at the gym. So an email came through, and they was like, hey, on the first round. So the first round was like really powerful because we had just opened up the gym in July 5th or 6th, in 2019. That's right when the pandemic was gonna hit, right? And so with that, we was only there for 6 months. And then for us to be voted #1 within 6 months of being there was really grande. We throwing up chairs and everything else. Like, man, this is how you do it, you know. And for as a black man,
that's
you know
right.
what I'm saying, I can show other, and I'm not just trying to be a black, super black man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying, it can go show that in our communities, you know, that look how we can push forward.
That's right.
You know, you don't have to accept what somebody telling you.
That's
You
right.
know, if they telling you, you'll never get your gym. You know, if they telling you, hey, man, I don't think you'll never get #1 gym in Solano County. I don't think you're going to be the best trainer out there. I don't think this and think that. Well, I proved them wrong.
That's right. Now, are you a personal trainer too?
Yes, I'm a personal trainer too, certified personal trainer at the same time, and I own the gym.
Okay, so say like young Mugsy, not you, but man, I want to be a personal trainer like you, Mugsy.
Right.
What are the first steps that they need to take to do that?
First steps is to say it, right, and to really believe in it.
Okay.
And then from there, we take it to where you're getting certified and whatnot, you know, the NASM or, you know, some other tools that we can use online to get you certified. And then you learning the technique of training, because training, it comes into where it's you got to think safety first. You know what I mean? Some people don't even realize if you're leaving weights on the side of the bench and then you go get another pair of weights and you come and lift them weights and you forget them weights on the side of the bench and you just go like that, put your hands to the side and drop the weights, and your hand hit that weight. Now your hand's all busted up. You're going to get stitches and everything else. So safety is always first, and form and technique, you know. So right there, we want to make sure that we teach any of our trainers or someone that want to be a trainer, you know, proper form technique. Make sure they get certified. Make sure they get their AED certification. Making sure they get their the CPR certifications and all that too, man. And just, you know, sit and be humble. Don't be a gym hopper. You know, if you being a gym hopper, a lot of people ain't gonna want to hire you.
What is a gym hopper?
When you a trainer and you hopping from gym to gym, trying to get over on gym to gym, trying to take clients from this gym and then try to start your own thing, and then take clients from this gym, try to start your own thing, and then end up at another gym. You know what I mean? That's a gym hopper.
And you know what that sound like?
What?
A barber. For sure. So can you certify people? Do you have the power to certify people?
I don't have the power to certify people, but I have the power to show them the direction to get certified.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I make sure I send them through a platform that I like for them to get certified.
Okay.
But I will be having the power to certify people now once I get all my business situation handled with my certifications on my exercise I invented called Dumbbell Rock.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you doing your thing, man. You like the Bay Area Billy Blanks in a minute.
That's what it's gonna be like. You feel me? We rocking with them dumbbells. We going crazy. We doing moves. We doing my moves on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But every move is an exercise, and we having a ball to our music and everything else. You know,
Come on now.
To the Sick With It family music, to Mugsy music. We having a ball. It's really getting popular out in the area I'm at.
This is what I want to know, man, and I need you to count them, man. How many people on Sick With It records are blood related?
Boy, mostly all of us. 98%.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a bunch of us though, man. I can't calculate it right now. You know what I mean, on the spot, but give me a couple of about 20 minutes and I can calculate it.
Hey, that was an honest answer. For sure, man. What's your max on the bench?
Right now, I ain't maxing out at all right now, you know what I mean? But I used to get it up there around 400, 500, you know, it's nothing to me. But at the same time, as me trying to make sure that I'm keeping myself together, I'm not trying to max out or anything. I'm at an age to where I ain't trying to hurt myself, you know what I mean? I'm trying to just make sure I maintain, look good, and make sure I whoop on some youngsters.
Now watch this. Is that the disconnection?
I ain't talking about with hands on them, man. I train athletes too, man. I train athletes, so they be running up like, Coach, you can't hit this, you can't hit that. So I just show them a couple of times.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. You know what? Because we at that age where you a grandfather.
No.
Okay.
No, my youngest is 3 years old, man.
Oh, you like Abraham. You gonna have babies till you 90 in this motherfucker.
Exactly. I got my oldest is 30.
Okay.
Had her when I was young, right? Hella young. And then got another one 25, 26, 26, 16, and 2. I mean, three.
Hey, you know what? Have a chick ever hit you with this? Damn, you gonna start over? And then you say, yeah, my body ain't on no clock. They don't like that.
Right. I'm telling you, man. I mean, that working out, man, make you strong, man. You know, keep my hammer hanging. You feel me?
Hey, I want to ask so bad, what hammer is he talking about? Hey, so you know what I'm saying? I didn't get sidetracked, but my guy, man, we just put the cue card up and we got to know, man, what's the origin of the dance?
Which one? Hey, that's that MOSSIE, tired of being stepped on, man. You know what I mean? We first displayed it on Tired of Being Stepped On, man. We was like, ah. Yeah, man. And now we got this new one, though. It's called Get It. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Get It gig, man. And it's just like this. And, you know, so, all right, far as young males and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You got the female that they be busting down on them nowadays, right? The males don't know what to do, right? So all you gotta do is just stand up, you know, be right there, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
You feel me? But anybody can do it too. You know what I mean? The females can be out there. You like, okay, I see you, brother. You know, it's good. So that Get It gig, man, you know, is really something serious. It's fun.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So back in the day, right? Were you the only person that was dancing for the clique?
Nah. It was me and Tap That Ass, and Cavio will put his in too. You know what I'm saying? But it was me and Tap That Ass for sure.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
So the dancers had groupies too back then.
What are you talking about, man?
Oh, yeah. You right. Hey, look, let me get back on track. So, yeah, back to the gym. Hey, man, how old was you, man, when you first took a sip of that Carlo Rossi, man?
I think I was like 13, 14, man, 13 to 14 in that age group, man, for sure.
Yeah, so, hey, did you ever watch that episode where E-40 bought the lady from the news some Carlo Rossi? And then she said, try to get smart with 40, and 40 is really quick on his feet.
Right.
She said, if you're rich, why do you drink such rock gut? And he said, oh, because I ain't all the way rich. I can still count my money. And that stuck, fucked her up.
Right. Yeah. Man, the boy's raw. Like, I'm telling you, I can call him a professor. I can call him just an amazing brother for one, you know, to all of us. You know what I mean? It ain't about money. It ain't about that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying as far as guidance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, letting us know and being a great leader to let us know how to move and maneuver in paths that we need to maneuver in as a family.
That's right.
You know, he's a great husband and whatnot. You know, great father, and you want to achieve the same things he achieving with that too. You know what I mean? So, man, 40 is amazing. He's lyrics off the hook. He's forever going. He gets better and better to me as he go. You know what I mean? And then he's doing all type of other things, entrepreneurship and the whole thing. But one thing he love his family. You know what I mean?
For sure.
For sure.
You know how they got hip-hop quotables in the source, like the tightest rhyme of the month?
Yeah.
I remember he got one, and I read it. I said, damn, he wrote this shit? You know what I'm saying?
He used to be in the dictionary, man. He used to be in the dictionary when we were younger and everything. He always was making up different words and all type of different things, man. He just was like that.
Yeah.
You know, so he always been like that. It ain't just like now. He always been like that.
Who was the first person rapping in the clique?
It was 40. It was 40. 40 and D-Shot. All of them I could say, you know what I mean? But 40 would, I would, you know, be saying his raps.
Yeah,
Talent shows and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a talent show and whatnot. I was always gigging too, though, you know what I mean? But I tell you the truth, I'll be stealing some of his moves too.
You got to, man. Come on now. If you can't steal them from your brother, who can you steal them from?
So I was stealing his moves and his raps.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Yeah. It was 40. I believe it was 40, man.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy, though? Because, like, the clique, right? The clique reminded me of Sir Mix-a-Lot in that clique, the posse,
Oh yeah.
except all of them rapped.
Right.
It was that type of vibe. You know, like Sir Mix-a-Lot is the only rapper in the clique.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they crew or they posse, but the clique reminded me of like all of them rapping.
Man, they all dope. They all put a stamp on the Bay. They made history for the Bay, man. And that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of being a part of that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I was on a lot of the albums and whatnot, I still was gigging too. And I feel I made my history in the Bay too with the gigs, because cats wasn't gigging on videos and things like I was, and people was doing our gigs nationwide. You know what I mean? Master P was doing our gig, and about it. You know what I mean? Mary J. Blige was doing our gig, and many more was doing our gig, man. And I feel that, and I'm talking about that tide of being stepped on. You know what I mean? So I feel we put a stamp in there just as well, and I need people to recognize that.
For sure.
You know?
And you got any new music collabs?
Yeah, we got the music collabs with 40 right now called "Get It." It's going crazy. People loving it. You know what I mean? With the video with just me and Cavi verse on there on YouTube. So it's called "Get It," and then and that's on Sick with Abundance album. And then we just released another one on Sick with Abundance album called Problem 247. That's with me and my boy Lotto Zay.
Okay, and it's Sick With It Abundance, the album. Is that a compilation?
It's a compilation. Yeah, got the Sick with It family on there bussing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because back in the 90s, I remember they used to always push compilations. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
So we back on it, you know what I mean? Because we need to showcase our talent in our family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even my son, Kalen Hardy, is on that album. And he on there going wild, you know what I mean?
What is he doing?
He bussing.
He rapping?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all over there breeding rappers.
and Droopy put it together. And Droopy is 40's son. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes down, man.
When the baby born over there, they be like, is it a boy or a girl? Oh, he's a rapper. No, he's a rapper.
Hey, that's the business, man. That's the business.
For sure, man. Pick a number, man, 1 through 12, man.
1 through 12, 9.
When you was in 9th grade, what did you think that you'd be doing today?
Playing baseball or in the NFL, all right, in the major leagues or in the NFL.
Okay, so you were playing sports in 9th grade.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what were you playing? Like
baseball and football.
No basketball?
No basketball.
Wow,
and to tell you the truth, you know, I still was rapping too. I just knew I was gonna have some stardom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In the 9th grade, I just knew. I just seen stardom in either baseball, football, music. I just seen being seen.
Okay, and did you go to college for sports too, or anything?
Yeah, I ended up going to SAC for about a year or so, and I had a baby at 18, and so that right there was like, you know, and plus I was doing the music. I was on my first album at 16, you know, 16, 17, and that's the Click Down and Dirty and the E-40 Federal album.
Yeah,
and the Mailman and all them, you know what I mean? So I was moving, and then we'll be doing concerts and things when I'm in college. So I'll drive out to where the concert at. If it's in Fresno, on the weekend, drive out there, then drive back to go to school and play some football, right? But, you know, money come, you know what I'm saying? And I had the little baby girl that changed my life, and I was like, man, let me go and get this money. And I moved on a different direction, and just so happened that, you know, God blessed me to, you know, be profitable at what I was doing.
Okay. And what is your biggest song to date?
My biggest song today?
Yeah.
I would say Nobody Could Be You But You from the Mugsy.
Okay.
Yeah, Nobody Could Be You But You, but Get It is on it right now. Get It is coming. You know what I mean? That's going to be one of the biggest songs that the Mugsy put out, but Nobody Could Be You But You. It was on BET. We hit the Billboard magazine with that. It was on all video outlets back in the days. So the Mugsy, but Nobody Could Be You But You, that people are sleeping on in the Bay. Y'all need to go watch that. You know what I mean? Watch it over. The Mugsy, Nobody Could Be You But You. We was gamed up way before.
And do you feel like the Bay Area gets its proper shake in hip hop?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I think I know they're using all our language. You know what I mean? They're using a lot of our language, which it's supposed to be universal, right? I just feel we ain't getting the fair shake because I don't think we pushing like we should be pushing together. You know, we there, but we need to just keep pushing together. You know, the whole West Coast, like the Mount Westmore album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They pushing, trying to say West Coast, rise up. We did it. Now y'all can do it. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
We leading the way. We walking that hill, leading that trail.
Well, you know what I noticed that when it comes to like West Coast hip hop, and I always say this, is that it's really the Bay Area, Sacramento, and LA. What about the other states?
What you mean?
Like, do you know any people coming out of the other states that's actually making a lot of noise on a national level?
You talk about what other states though, like the Georgias and all that?
No, on the West Coast.
On
Like
the-
Nevada. Who coming out of Nevada right now? Who coming out of Arizona? Who coming out of Washington? Who coming out of those, Oregon and stuff like that?
Right. You're right, but I can't speak on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of love from Oregon and Washington and all them states that you just mentioned. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a guy named Creature that lives out in Arizona. He's starting to make a little move for himself.
Gotcha.
Big Creech, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's making a move for himself. He's doing a lot of records right now too.
He dope?
He dope.
Shout out to Creature. I'm going to go
Yeah,
check him out,
for sure,
man.
for
He
sure.
on Spotify?
He on Spotify. He on all that. He on the gas right now.
Okay, so if I walk into a store or something like that and Creature is there, what would you say, like, his genre of music is? Like, what two artists is right there with him?
We would say two artists right there with a Creature. He got a down south vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a down south vibe. Who would I say? Man, that's hard to say right now, boss.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's hard to say.
Well, shout out to Creature, though.
It's hard to say because he in his own lane.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He got his own little lane that he pushing. So it's hard to say who he's matching up with.
Who was your favorite East Coast MC?
My favorite East Coast MC. Man, you trying to put a person on the spot.
Man, I got to, man. This is I Need to Know podcast.
On the real, Karis One really always have touched me.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? He was always, and then I always liked the Rakim vibe too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And to this day, he come out saucy. You know what I mean? He come out wet, you dripped out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And got that little flavor right there. You know what I'm saying? But Karis One always have touched me, man.
I always say if rap was basketball, Rakim would be equivalent to Dr. J.
Hey, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
And I always say the West Coast version of Rakim, if he didn't hurt himself, would have been the DOC.
That's what people did say.
The doc was raw.
The doc was raw, for sure.
So you said that you got merchandise too, right?
Yeah, we got this One Love merchandise coming up here with the Mugsy. Get it, you know what I mean? It's on the back of me. Get it together. See, check this out.
Oh yeah, you got to stand up. The chair was cock blocking, or back blocking, baller blocking. Okay. Yeah. Did you bring some merch?
The merch is we just getting it going.
Okay, you know you got to give me. I like green.
Okay.
Yeah, I like green, and I'm doing a little push up. So send me a large.
No, we'll get that to you, man. We got San Francisco get it together, Oakland get it together, Bay get it together, just like these versions, but different colors and whatnot. So we'll get that for you. And the Oakland actually got green and like the Oakland A's.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's right.
And then we got one like the Oakland Raiders for the Oakland.
Okay, yeah, I go to Oakland A's. I love the green. Give me my green. Give me my green. Green.
And so we touching all bases with all the Bay Area and whatnot in California on to get it together, and then see where we take it from there. You know, and then we give them proceeds to different organizations. As once we get it going, that's our plan, to give it to different organizations. I got a nonprofit, so I want to make sure that I keep putting out.
You have a nonprofit.
Yes, I have a nonprofit also.
Speak to that.
D&D Fitness Warriors. My nonprofit, the charity gives to the Cancer Society and just underprivileged children and whatnot. And we're working on some big things right now to start making sure that we put more impact into my nonprofit and whatnot. I took a little break on it because I was building a business of the fitness exposure and elite training. And so now we're back active with the nonprofit. We did a big old bowling event several years ago that had E-40, Gary Payton, Sally Sale, and a bunch of also celebrities, and it went really well out there in the Vacaville area. But the nonprofit, I'm trying to come touch underprivileged children, And anyone who needs help, we're going to be trying to put forth to that. And help out, man. What
was your driving force wanting to open a nonprofit?
It's just I always wanted to be somebody that helps someone, because the way we came up, we didn't have everything. You know, some of my boys around me, they had both their parents there or whatsoever, and I can't just blame it on both their parents, but at the same time, they had brand new baseball bats, brand new baseball cleats. I always had to borrow a bat from the coach or a glove from the coach, and didn't have my own brand new pair of cleats. You know, I got them from, you know, Payless Shoe Source or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that right there was like, to me, when I was like, man, when I get older, when I grow up, I'm giving back. I'm gonna make sure a lot of people not gonna have to go through what I went through.
That's right.
For sure.
For sure. And do you have any movies and stuff like that? You coming out with any movies, any books?
Actually, I'm working on a movie series right now with my boy Shark Ruben. It's called War Up. So we working on that, and then we got another series that we'll be getting going too. Can't tell the name of that. I'm on a bunch of other, a couple other movies like Obstacles, D-Shot put out, and then the other movie was, what was the other movie we just did? What's the chances? No, what was the chances?
Take a chance?
How can I name? What was it? What was the? Anyway, I'm gonna think of it in a minute, man. But I was in that movie too, playing a popo.
Okay. All right.
I was in a scene with Linnell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Linnell.
Yeah. So
the legend.
Right. So I think of that movie in a minute, man. But and I was in a couple more other movies with some cameos and things like that. So I have been blessed to get around and get into things and be into movies and whatnot. So,
okay.
Yes, sir.
And have you ever met Tupac?
Yes, I met Tupac when he came to Vallejo and to our studio. I sure did. Then I met him on numerous occasions, with a video shoot and everything. The man is totally amazing. Totally amazing. Yes. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
Don't get caught. I had two different titles, because the first title was what I was saying. It had the first title is Don't Get Caught. Yes, that's the movie right there. That was with 40 D-Shot, Linnell, and Brian Hooks.
Yeah.
Hooks. Yes, sir.
And were you down there when they recorded All Eyes on Me?
No, I wasn't down there when they recorded All Eyes on Me. No.
Okay.
No.
I wish I was there.
Me too. I don't know where I was at. I think I was at a football game or something.
Hey, man, I was getting high just listening to that shit.
Man. So I think I was on the field or something, man. I kind of was hot. I wasn't there, though.
You know, hey, since I've been lifting weights and shit like that, you want me to show you how I make an old lady smile when she say hi?
Yeah, show me.
Man, before we get out of here, man, tell me where they can find you at.
They can find me on IG at Mugzilla or the Mugsy Official and whatnot, 3030 Records on IG. You also can find me on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the TikToks, all that good stuff under the same thing. Or you can go to Fitness Explosion 707 and find me there too if you want to get a little healthy, you know what I mean, and start working out or see what we're doing and the transformations that we're making to people's lives.
You know what? I feel successful that I made out this interview without owing you some push-ups.
Well, we played dominoes. You would owe me some push-ups because I'll slap them upside your head.
Okay. Well, I'm LD's, also known Lawrence One, for another episode I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.